It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso on S3. And yes, we are celebrating Women's Day, but also Great Girls. And Great Girls is a non-profit project run by a diverse group of women that aims to bridge the gap between high school education and full-time employment for disadvantaged girls. Their goal is to guarantee that South African girls leave high school equipped with the skills to find either meaningful full-time employment or to pursue further studies. Now, joining us this morning to share more insight is Christina Miller, founder of Great Girls, and we also have two of the alumni, Brittany Boyson and Latifa Ishmael, joining us. It's so great to have you all here. Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Well, Chris, I'm going to start off with you. As founder of Great Girls, tell me how your journey started.
So, leaving school, I obviously came from a privileged background and realized that it's not as easy as you think it's going to be when you leave school. Needing to put myself through university was obviously the big shock to the system. And I got into quite a good career, but what I realized along the way was that I had other people in my journey that weren't having such a great time in terms of pursuing a further career. And there was one story, and I call her the original Great Girl, of a girl who was my age, about 26, 27, and helping her work on her CV on a weekend and asking around for job opportunities and getting her an interview. And her walking into that interview and killing it all by herself and interrupting her cycle of poverty and making a better life for herself. And I thought, if that's what I can do for one person, what could we all do for everybody else?
I love that. So what does Great Girls entail? How do you upskill these individuals to make sure they are ready to step into that interview and kill it, or perhaps figure out what direction to go in if they choose to study further?
So grade 11 and 12 is our target market, and we go into the schools and we recruit our girls, and we take them through basically a 6-month-long program, from everything to labor law and personal branding, confidence building, tax, how to do your tax returns, and we also just work on the internal person as well, making sure that you are a confident person and a whole person when you become a Great Girl alumni.
Oh, I love that. And the alumni are here. Brittany, I'm going to start off with you. What was your journey like being part of Great Girls, and how has it helped you to be where you are today?
Okay, so I started Great Girls in 2019 when I was in grade 11. When I first joined, I didn't have a clear understanding of what Great Girls really is about, but I'm so glad I joined. So Great Girls empowers women, young women, to become adults and give us... It helps us become adults and being responsible and prepares us for the life after work, after school, sorry. And also it gives us expectations, what to expect at the work environment, how to deal with life after being a child into a young woman. So after you've graduated from Great Girls, they don't just forget about you. You're still part of the alumni as we are now. And there's a group on Facebook and WhatsApp where they always send work opportunities and bursaries to keep us updated about what's going on, so you're not lost about the opportunities that we have as young girls outside. So I matriculated 2020.
The toughest year to matriculate in. Let's just put the spotlight on that.
Exactly, yeah. And I was so stressed. In 2021, there was a lot of internship and learnership sent in the group and stuff. So I applied to one, applied to a lot, but I was accepted by one. It was education. So I got the internship, and then I was an intern for 1 year. After that, posts were available at the department, and then I applied and today I'm a permanent worker.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And I love that that support is there, that community is there, the sharing of information is there, because chances are you might apply for one, but you'll tell a friend or two that you also know is looking for internship opportunities about what you saw in the Great Girls WhatsApp or Facebook support groups. Now, Latifa, you have gone full circle, being part of Great Girls as a student yourself, and then coming back to be a mentor. Tell me a little bit about how Great Girls has impacted your journey.
So much like what Brittany said at the start, I didn't know what Great Girls was about. And truthfully, the only reason I applied was because the girl sitting next to me had this application form with this big, bright pink bulb. And I was like, oh, amazing. What is that about? And then from there, I applied. I was accepted. And I haven't looked back. It has been an amazing journey as a student, firstly. Sacrificing your Saturdays, getting up, that was tough.
Lots of Saturdays.
Lots of Saturdays, but it was amazing because they do learn you. They do teach you things that school doesn't, like tax, they teach you budgeting, they teach you employment equity, they teach you the labor law, they teach you all kind of things that the school doesn't equip you with after school. So when they advertised in one of our alumni groups last year that they are looking for the students, the alumni, to apply for mentorships, and then I was like, this is an amazing opportunity for me to give back to the next generation of great girls, and that is what I did last year. And it was amazing to see how much girls actually got up in the morning and worked towards their future every single Saturday that we were there. It was just amazing to see that after 9 years, how big this organization has grown and how much they have achieved over the years.
Oh, it's so special because you are in your 9th year in 2024. Great Girls will be turning 10. Now, Chris, for those who are watching now, they're like, oh my goodness, I need to have access to Great Girls, or perhaps there are individuals who would love to be a volunteer and be part in any way that they can. How can they be in touch, and is that even a possibility?
It's completely a possibility. The one thing I do need to let everyone know is that every single person who works for Great Girls still has a full-time job. We do this all in our part-time, so we'd love to have you as a volunteer or as a mentor. You can find more information on our website, which is greatgirls.co.za, or on our socials. And really, what we're looking for is strong women who feel the need to either pay it forward or give back. People who've really made that journey themselves and want to make sure that the next generation are coming along with us and having that same experience in terms of being a fully empowered woman.
I love that. Well, Chris, Brittany, Latifa, thank you for joining us today, and have a fantastic Great Girls and Women's Day further. Thank you for joining us. And for you, if you want to be involved or perhaps learn more information, visit their website. It's greatgirls.co.za.